Well, a major shift in global energy dynamics are as the UAE announced its exit from OPEC. US President Donald Trump has welcomed the decision, saying it could help bring down oil and fuel prices. The UAE, one of OPEC's largest producers, announced it is quitting the group, highlighting growing divisions within the cartel. The move comes amid an energy crisis triggered by the Iran conflict, which has exposed rifts among Gulf nations over supply strategy. Now, Trump said the exit could ease pressure on oil markets as producers reassess their positions.
The United Arab Emirates, the UAE, they pulled out of OPEC.
Yeah,
what do you think about that?
I think it's great. I think it's great. Look, I know him very well, Mohammed, and very smart. And he probably maybe wants to go his own way. That's a good thing. I think ultimately it's a good thing for getting the price of gas down, getting oil down, getting everything down. They have it all. He's a great leader, actually. So no, I'm okay. They're having some problems in OPEC.
Well, the UAE's exit from OPEC is being seen as a turning point for global oil markets. Analysts say the move will significantly weaken the cartel's ability to control supply and influence prices after more than 6 decades of dominance. With one of its biggest producers stepping away, the risk now is about what happens next. Take a look.
The United Arab Emirates' decision to leave OPEC removes one of the group's biggest oil producers, just as the Middle East contends with the Iran war and a near shutdown of the Strait of Hormuz. And the decision could weaken OPEC's ability to steer oil prices and reshape alliances once crude flows resume. The UAE says it wants to quit OPEC because production quotas stop it from fully using and monetizing its expanded oil capacity. The timing, though, comes amid unprecedented turmoil. Gulf oil and gas exports have been largely paralysed by the closure of the Strait of Hormuz, limiting OPEC's capacity to stabilise the market through coordinated supply changes. The UAE is a heavyweight. According to the IEA, in February it was OPEC's fourth largest producer after Saudi Arabia, Iran and Iraq, accounting for about 12% of the group's output. Abu Dhabi's production capacity is around 4.85 million barrels per day, and it aims to lift that to 5 million by 2027. Those ambitions have sat uneasily, with ongoing OPEC output curbs designed to prop up prices, with years of speculation that the UAE might quit. Jorge Leon, head of geopolitical analysis at Rystad Energy, says the move raises questions about the group's future and cohesion.
I think this is a very important development for OPEC. The fact that UAE, a very important member of the organization, which has a lot of spare capacity, around one third of spare capacity of the organization, even a bit more, is held by the UAE, really means that this could be detrimental for the cohesion of the group. And the important question now is, what is Saudi Arabia going to do?
The departure lands a blow to Saudi Arabia's de facto leadership of the 65-year-old group. OPEC controls roughly 80% of global oil reserves, but its share of global production has fallen from about 50% in the 1970s to roughly 30% today, as non-OPEC supply from the US, Canada and Brazil has surged. The broader OPEC Plus alliance, which includes Russia, at times encompassed more than 40% of global output, but cohesion depended heavily on Saudi enforcement. For now, the Hormuz choke point constrains immediate impact. Iran's missile and drone strikes on neighbouring OPEC states have inflicted heavy damage and underscored how security concerns can override group unity. Once hostilities ease and barrels return, analysts say a scramble for market share among producers could follow, risking an all-out price war and years of turbulence. Much will hinge on the UAE's production plans, Saudi Arabia's response, and whether OPEC Plus can maintain discipline when the taps are turned back on.